Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we have Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And I know my pronunciation was completely off, so my apologies. I know this is a mantra for Vishnu, which is he has an avatar of Krishna. So this is by Mahavatar Narsimha. And like I said, excuse me for the pronunciation, but I definitely have a love for the Hindu culture. But my pronunciation with words is not gonna is not gonna be the best, right? But with that being said, original link will be in the description. Shout out to all my subscribers out there. We're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. And we gonna go ahead and get right to it.
नारायणाय नमो नमः वासुदेवाय नमो नमः
नारायणाय नमो नमः वासुदेवाय नमो नमः
नारायणाय नमो नमः वासुदेवाय नमो नमः आज तुमने दिए दर्शन अपने प्रिय हर पल हर दिशा अब तुम दिखे
अपनी सुध बुध में हारा मेरा बस तू ही सहारा तुझसे तुझको है चाह पा ही लिया ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नमः ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नमः जय जय ओ प्राण प्रिय अब मैं तेरा नाम पुकारा हुआ उजियारा जीवन अब मेरा कण कण में पाया हृदय से बुलाया नाम जब तेरा
I love the frequency of this song, right? Um, Hearing that mantra, right, is it's beautiful because it does something to you. It does something to your atmosphere when you say these powerful words. Especially, it's like a lot of us we're so used to using English that we don't we don't realize a lot of these more ancient words hold way more power. If you when you use like your native tongue, like if you come from somewhere with an indigenous background and you use that native tongue, it's so much more ancient and so much more powerful. And just listening to that and hearing the song give praise and and thanks from the heart, it's just something it does here, right? When you know that it's a spiritual song and it's of faith, strong faith. Seeing the snakes in there made me super excited. I own. I don't like to say own. I have right 3 snakes. Um, but see, I even caught myself there. You know, I like to kind of detach myself from my human ego a little bit, like saying I own. So I'm gonna reprogram myself from saying I own. But even though I have, doesn't sound too much better. But you know, it's a start. So I have 3 snakes. And that makes me want to spend more time with them, right? When you look at the power of snakes, I mean, in Indian culture, you got the Nagas, right? Look at our spinal cords, right? Look at how our spinal cords are like. If you just look at the spinal cord, it's like a snake, right? It looks even when we come out when we're in the womb swimming around, we're a little tadpole with the tail, right? When you look at Igbo culture, right? My mother, she's from Igbo land. Um, you had the ball python, which was known as the royal python, which was known as the messenger of the gods for eons. Um, so, and even when you look at different cultures around the world, Haitian voodoo, you got Dimbala Wedo, you know, you got these serpent like beings who were highly revered. So I love seeing the snakes. Then I seen you had the lion who it reminded me of the galactical race, the Lyrians in there. You know, it definitely did when you had that powerful lion in there, and and then you see the kid like this, and people don't realize, you know, the mudras. This is a mudra, right? These are mudras. There's so much different mudras healing throughout the hands. You know, we have the power to heal ourselves, and then when you add those mantras on top of it, and you open up that heart and you sit there with that discipline, it definitely recreates your reality because as within, so without. So when you're healing from in here and you're doing fasting and things of that nature, it's going to reflect in your outer reality. This was a beautiful song. I love these spiritual messages. I think they're amazing, and it's beautiful. It is. I definitely have studied into Krishna, Vishnu, um, Lakshmi, Anuman. Yeah, I definitely have. I appreciate all these different cultures, right? That are connected to the ancient ways and and teach about healing self through that discipline, right? Because learning these mantras like is discipline. Someone like me to have to learn that mantra, it takes a little bit of discipline. There's certain mantras that I do know that I if I hear now, I'll be able to, you know, repeat it because I've did it so much, I've practiced them so much. But this one's a completely new one to me. But with that being said, this was a beautiful song. Original link in the description, and I'll be back with more soon. Much love.